Good morning. We will pay attention to manufacturing today. Modern bags manufacture leather bags for modern teenagers. They provide us with the direct material cost per bag and the primary cost per bag and how many bags were completed during the year. They don't give us the direct labor. Now, what's very important is that you must know that primary costs consist of direct materials and direct labor. So it means that if they don't give you both, you must know that the primary cost is direct material and direct labor. You can't produce anything if you don't have material. And if you've got material and you don't have anybody to change the material into something useful, you can't make anything. That is why direct material and direct labor is your primary cost. Now, if we take into account here that the direct material is 125 Rand and the number of bags completed during the year was 12,000, then if I want to calculate the primary cost, I will take the 255 Rand for the primary cost, multiply it with the 12,000, and that will give me the total primary cost. For the direct material, I will take this 25 Rand, 125, multiplied with 12,000, and that will give me the 1,500. Now, I already know that primary costs consist of direct material plus direct labor. So if I take my primary cost, the 3060, and I subtract the direct labor 1,500 from it, it will give me my direct labor. If we look at all the information given, it means that it's very important when you do manufacturing that you must know that primary cost equals direct material plus direct labor. Primary cost is the basic cost to manufacture any article. So you need material to make something. You need laborers to change the material into something useful. It's very important to distinguish between direct material and indirect material. Direct material forms part of the finished product. So say for instance we have a factory making dresses. If we lay out the material and we cut out the pattern, the material that will go into the dress that forms part of the pattern will be your direct material because it's part of the finished product. All the materials on the side that is lost because it's not part of the finished article will be indirect material. And indirect material forms part of overheads. Factory overheads. So all the factory overheads is other expenses that we have to make the goods but doesn't form part of the actual product and the material that's included in that dress. If we look at the direct labor, here we also have to distinguish between the direct labor and the indirect labor. The people who sit at the machines and they actually make these dresses, they are direct laborers. The supervisor, the factory cleaner, people who carry things from one table to another, etc., will be indirect labor because they don't produce the article, but they are necessary to finish the articles, although they're not directly involved in the manufacturing process. Therefore, indirect labor will also form part of factory overheads. So what did we learn today? Primary costs consist of direct material and direct labor. So it's the material that goes into the dress and the people who sit and make the dresses. That's the direct material and direct labor. Direct material form part of the finished goods. Direct labor is the cost for the factory workers that produce the articles. The indirect material that falls off on the sides that doesn't form part of the dress, and the other expenses to pay for labor that's not involved in making the dresses will be classified as factory overheads.